Welcome to Exam Sale. In this video we will walk through the syllabus for Checkpoint Certified Security Administrator, CCSE R80, so you know exactly what to study and how the exam is weighted. Overview of the exam domains and weights. Security Management 25%, Security Policies 20%, Site-to-Site VPN 15%, Traffic Visibility 10%, User Management and Authentication 10%, Network Address Translation 10%, and Management and Maintenance 10%. Each domain lists its focus, difficulty, estimated learning time, and assessment type so you can prioritize study time effectively. Security Management is 25% of the exam and focuses on the installation and architecture of the checkpoint management framework and gateway communication. Difficulty is medium with an estimated learning time of 12 hours and assessment type hands-on plus conceptual. You will learn the 3-tier architecture of Checkpoint R80X, the functions of the Security Management Server, and how Smart Console, Management Server, and Gateway roles differ, including the Smart Console tool sets. The domain also covers the purpose of the Gaia operating system, prerequisites for a security gateway installation, and secure internal communication or SIC with the Internal Certificate Authority, initialization steps, troubleshooting and activation key management. Security Policies is 20% of the exam and focuses on creation and management of unified security policies across the network infrastructure. Difficulty is medium with an estimated learning time of 10 hours and assessment type hands-on plus conceptual. You will learn rule-based logic, the order of operations, and how to configure security zones and network objects while implementing unified policy and rule layers. The domain includes inline and ordered layer differences, application control and URL filtering in policies, the cleanup rule placement, and policy package deployment and validation to gateways. Site-to-Site VPN is 15% and focuses on implementing secure encrypted tunnels between remote network gateways. Difficulty is hard with an estimated learning time of 8 hours and assessment type scenario-based. You will learn how VPN communities work including meshed and star topologies, how to define VPN domains for internal networks, and how to configure community properties and encryption settings. The domain covers IC Phase 1 and Phase 2 negotiations, shared secrets and certificate-based authentication, and the technical requirements for establishing site-to-site VPN connections. Traffic Visibility is 10% and focuses on monitoring network traffic and analyzing logs for security compliance and troubleshooting. Difficulty is easy with an estimated learning time of 5 hours and assessment type conceptual plus scenario-based. You will use Smart Log for granular traffic analysis, create and customize log filters and search queries, and monitor gateway status with Smart View Monitor. The domain also explains Smart View web reports, alerting mechanisms for critical events, and log storage and maintenance on the management server. User Management and Authentication is 10% and focuses on controlling user access and verifying identities. Difficulty is medium with an estimated learning time of 6 hours and assessment type conceptual plus scenario-based. You will configure the Identity Awareness Software Blade, learn user identification methods such as AD query and browser-based authentication, and integrate LDAP or a user directory with security policy. The domain covers the captive portal for guest access, how to define access roles for user-based rules, and troubleshooting identity propagation and session issues. Network Address Translation is 10% and focuses on configuring address translation methods to manage internal and external IP resources. Difficulty is hard with an estimated learning time of 6 hours and assessment type hands-on plus conceptual. You will differentiate automatic NAT and manual NAT, implement static NAT for servers and hide NAT for internal anonymity, and configure NAT rule priority within the security policy. The domain explains gateway-side versus client-side NAT, port exhaustion scenarios, and best practices for reliable translation. Management and Maintenance is 10% and focuses on routine administrative tasks including backups, upgrades, and Gaia CLI management. Difficulty is medium with an estimated learning time of 5 hours and assessment type conceptual plus scenario-based. You will learn the differences between snapshot, backup, and export, schedule automated management server backups, and understand recovery for a failed security gateway. The domain also covers using the Gaia portal and CLI for maintenance. PINFO and config utilities, and managing licenses and contracts through Smart Update. That wraps up the CCSE R80 syllabus overview. Use the percentages and estimated hours to plan your study. Focus on hands-on practice where indicated, and revisit harder topics like VPN and NAT before the exam. Good luck preparing, and check our other videos for study tips and practice scenarios.